What up with it, YouTube? Is Coffee back at it, man. We got another one. We got an update regarding Mystikal. You know what I'm saying? The whole world reacted yesterday. We saw he was hit once again with some very heinous allegations. Now today, he went and seen the judge. As I stated yesterday, personally, I was like, man, I don't think it's looking good. I do not think they're going to give him bail. Obviously, we know he's been accused of this twice before. First time he pled guilty, convicted ex-offender, went away, did like 6 joints. Hit again with a case back in 17, 18, somewhere around there. Sat it out. Eventually posted bail after 18 months, but beat the case, right? And we got an update after this update, something I want to share with you guys pertaining to that case that he beat. But let's get into what happened at court and, hear a little bit more of the details regarding these allegations.
No bond for rapper Mystikal, whose latest criminal charges include rape and false imprisonment.
Extremely disappointed that the judge decided that he needed to hold Mr. Tyler without bond.
Roy Mon has represented Mystikal, whose real name is Michael Tyler, for 2 decades. Mon also defended him in a 2002 rape case in which he pleaded guilty and served 6 years.
We felt that given the long-standing relationship between Mr. Tyler and the victim in the case, and the fact that that they have a son together for 22 years, there's never been any suggestion of domestic violence between them.
During the hearing, the Shake It Fast singer was shaking his head throughout a detective's testimony, particularly when he described the alleged rape. According to the victim's statement, Tyler became violent suddenly and irrationally during what had been an amicable meeting.
She said that he seemed fine when they were initially talking. At some point he stepped away, maybe to the restroom. He came back a completely different person.
Several different kinds of drugs were found at his residence, but there's no proof that he had taken any.
I'm not aware of any mental problems that Mike is dealing with. It sounds to me like they had a disagreement for sure. Yeah. Whether it was related to substance use or otherwise, I have no idea.
All right, man. So comment and let me know what you guys make of all this. When I reported on this yesterday, as we saw domestic in there with one of the charges, I was like, okay, is this like his wife, someone he's in a relationship with? As for the most part, when you see the word domestic, I mean, obviously we know what that means, but it just seems so bizarre that would be the case in a situation like this. You know what I mean? We're like, what in the fuck is going on? Could he have had a girl that he was seeing on the side, and because it happened in her crib or something, it was domestic? Like, I don't know. It just is wild, and it's even more wild now that we hear that it indeed is his wife of like 22 years. You know what I mean? It's like you hear the attorney who seems to know Mystikal very well has been representing him for many, many years, and it's like, I don't know, guys. This is just a bit baffling and befuddling to me. Comment and let me know if you guys agree. Like, the attorney's like, oh yeah, it's his wife. There's never been any domestic type disturbances or allegations or anything like that, and everything was fine. He went to the bathroom and came out of the bathroom and just something wasn't right. Like, what? You know what I mean? Then they're talking about that there was a few different kinds of drugs around, but they have no proof that he was using the drugs. But we saw he was not charged with any drug-related crimes, possession, or anything. Like, I don't know. Y'all feel me? Where this is just all seeming very, very bizarre. You know what I mean? Like, for real, think about that. He's been with this woman forever, has kids with her. They were a family. Reportedly, according to the attorney, and again, we got to take that, I don't want to say with a grain of salt, but we just have to keep in mind that is indeed his attorney who's there to represent him. And, he's looking at things from that attorney angle and aspect. But, like, it just sounds so crazy to me. They've never had those kind of problems. And then all of a sudden she goes to the police saying hey, he was fine. He came out of the bathroom and was acting weird and violated me, right? Like, I mean, from hearing that, he sounds like he was on something or something. What do you guys think? I mean, I don't know. I can't quite call it at all. Mystikal just keeps finding himself in these situations, accused of some very disturbing stuff. Now, as I shared with you guys yesterday, I've been a big fan of Mystikal's music from way back, coming up, you know, getting into hip hop. This dude, the energy he had, he was just very original. There was not a lot of dudes who sounded like Mystikal, but when he pled out to that first case, for me personally, I was like, yeah, yo, I ain't fucking with dude. You know what I mean? And he pled out. And like I shared with you guys yesterday, there was a deal set up where he was supposed to walk away with probation. But when the judge, or I believe it was the judge or someone prosecutorial wise, saw the footage, as there was footage of these, this disturbing attack, which it's like, that's so sick and twisted that it was being recorded. When they saw that, it's sick, period, but it's even more disturbing, that. And again, remember, he pled guilty to this, but it's even more twisted that he violated this woman and recorded it, and it's just some old sick ish. But when I heard that, I said, yo, I ain't fucking with this dude. But my point again in bringing that up was the fact that they were going to give this man probation. That was the deal. Judge saw the tape and said, I can't honor that deal. He can still get a deal, but he has to serve jail time. He has to go behind bars. He has to be in prison for what he did. And again, 2017 or 18, whenever that was, accused of some heinous acts again, sits 18 months in jail, bonds out, finally gets a bail after a year and a half, 3 M's, beats the case. And now, here in 2022, once again accused of this disturbing, disgusting, wicked-ish, and is being held with no bail. And apparently it's against his wife of 22 years. And from the way the attorney's describing it, was just on some Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde-ish. Like, think about that, y'all. Like, everything's fine, everything's good. And then he goes into the bathroom and comes out and violates her. Like, what? I don't know what to make of this, but I want to hear what you guys think about this. Does anyone out there think that this just doesn't add up or something doesn't make sense? The update that I wanted to get into regarding his previous case that he beat, I'm going to pin a link for you guys below in the comments. This is a link to a channel called Hot Boy Jesse. I actually just subscribed over there. Shout out to the bro Jay Millie for putting me up on game, sharing this video with me. This dude, I peeped out his channel. Like, I watched this video and I checked out a couple other joints that he did, and it seems he's like doing some hip hop news as well as telling his story from, time that he did in prison and interviewing people. Seems like he's got a really dope platform. You know what I'm saying? I already grew that thing up to like almost 20K in subscribers. He did a video, but subscribe to him. Check him out. Go tap in with him if you're not acquainted with his content. But a link pinned to his video below. He interviewed the co-defendant of Mystikal's from the case that he beat, the 2017 or 18 case. The dude goes by the name Lil Hood. He's plugging a book that he did regarding all this. I believe it's called Not Guilty. And, go check him out. Maybe you want to cop the book or whatever. I don't know. But he was signed to Mystikal, right? And right around the time, the same year that these allegations happened. And, that's another thing besides this, before I carry on regarding this. Like, what do you guys think? I was asking this yesterday. Do you guys think Mystikal is washed when it comes to music? Will his career ever get back online? I don't think so. I think this is a wrap. He already had that one conviction. He beat the one. Maybe he beats this one. He doesn't. I don't know. But, there's definitely always going to be that tag and label on Mystikal, in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, we saw at one point in time Cash Money was fucking with him. I guess he never actually signed a deal. He had a video out and everything. A project never dropped. But nonetheless, as I was stating in my other video, like, you had a Lil Wayne co-sign, a Cash Money co-sign, Birdman co-sign back in what year? Like 2010, 11, 12, somewhere in there. And I don't know, they couldn't come together. They couldn't push that thing forward in a successful manner. But anyways, in that situation, this dude Lil Hood did the interview. He was signed to Mystikal. Things went bad. They got locked up. He got bagged up as well. And according to him, you know, they were trying to, he says that whole case was super fugazi. It was some BS according to this Lil Hood gentleman. You know what I mean? He said that it was some ish that the police investigated for like a year, that Mystikal was chilling with this girl or messing with some girl, and she had a dude or something like that, and she lied on Mystikal. The police took a whole year investigating it and then charged him. And, you know, he went on to say that they offered him to come right away home if he would testify against Mystikal, which he declined to do. But he did indeed say if it was true that Mystikal did do those disturbing, wicked, disgusting acts in that situation, even him being a dude who abides by street codes or whatever the case may be, he said he would have had no problem telling on him, you know. And as I always share with y'all, Jay Coffee Talks, no gangster, nothing like that. I'm an internet nerd, you know what I'm saying? I just hop on here and tap in, you know, to the different content, music, and different things of that nature, sports and stuff like that, different YouTubers that I fuck with. And then I give you guys my videos and commentary regarding the different content and whatnot, you know what I mean? But the point is, I'm not no street dude. I always tell y'all, you break in my house or something, I'll go to the police. Like, I ain't no G. Fuck all that street ish, in my opinion. You know, that's just me. I'm an internet nerd. But this dude is saying that he abides by those codes. But if, you know, dude had violated a woman and he was in that situation where he got bagged up and put behind bars, he would not have a problem at all telling. But he said that wasn't the case, that it was a straight BS case. And he said, yo, I'm not telling. Like, they came to him right away, said you could be home in 72 hours. He said, I ain't with it. Declined to, you know, testify against them, and they just had to sit it out and ended up beating the case. I wonder if he got bailed out at the same time Mystikal did. I mean, 3 M's, I don't know. I don't know what his bail would have been looking like if Mystikal, you know, would have came back and got him as well. But in the end, that case got beat. Again, I'm just going to leave that link below. You guys can go check out that interview regarding the second wicked allegation that Mystikal beat. But hearing this, that Mystikal's been with this woman for like 22 years, and then you hear that situation that I was just speaking of, the case that he beat, that, you know, was some woman he was messing with or something like that, and she had a dude got caught up, and whatever the case may be, it just, you hear that and you're like, yo, well, what is Mystikal doing out here running around, fucking around? I mean, yo, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be the relationship police or anything, but it seems Mystikal's out here running around messing with different females. And, I mean, that's not a crime, but I'm just saying, it seems like he's out here wilding out, moving around crazy, like dudes in his 50s still getting caught up in these wild situations. I don't know, man. Like, you guys comment, let me know what you think about this. You know what I'm saying? The court update. Again, go hit that link, tap into Hot Boy Jesse's channel. Go check out that video regarding the case that Mystikal beat, interview with his co-defendant, and just let me know what you think about this whole situation as well. You know what I mean? His rap career, this case, the court update, all that. Let's discuss it below in the comments. You know, what do you guys think? Is it not looking good for Mystikal? And let me know, did that ish sound crazy as fuck to you as well? That the way the attorney's describing it, that 1 minute everything was okay, he comes out the bathroom bugging. I just don't understand it. I don't know. But thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, bell. More importantly, join the discussion in the comments. As always, that's what it's all about over here. Coffee talking it up with you guys, the people. This is Jay Coffee Talk, dropping daily videos, music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.